Myself and Austin had one of the biggest victories in SmackDown history. We beat Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio and his stepson Santos. In fact, that means we're the only tag team on the roster who's undefeated. That's us. And realistically, the greatest tag team of all time, if we decide to be, right?
You guys really got to be proud of yourselves. I mean, obviously you're a fan favorite. But I tell you what, I don't know why you're telling me. Maybe if she's not sick of you, go tell your mommy. And while you're at it, tell her I said hi.
You wouldn't say that about my mom. You wouldn't say that about
Let me talk to ya. Who's the referee that helped LA Knight beat The Miz? Oh, that's right, the greatest of all time, John Cena. The man that I beat.
Yeah.
And who's this? LA Knight, the megastar, who I've actually already beat as well.
Yeah.
And Grayson, let me ask you, at only 26 years old, already have became a two-time United States champion, Austin Theory.
Yeah.
And then LA Knight, what has he done? Well, you've just been here. Yeah. And I'm glad you're here because soak all this in. Take in that 15 minutes of fame. Because when I'm done with you, The Miz ain't gonna waste his time.
God, you guys are cute together. If you're done boring everybody, why don't I show you incels how to do this? Who's this guy to my right? A mushmouth moron. Yeah. Who's this guy to the left? A cross-eyed halfwit. Yeah. But I tell you what, if you two crotch goblins want to come on up and get served, we can make that happen right now. Because TD Garden right here, TD Garden stands on Legends Way. And in a very legendary way, Austin Theory, at just 26 years old, you can get your keister kicked tonight with everybody saying, yeah!